Ward alderperson and Rockford City Council member Mark Bonney announced Sunday a proposal to transform the space into a global marketplace and ethnic food hall. Guanming Shi and James Jiang agreed to buy the property at 5909 East State Street from U-Haul for almost $6.5 million to renovate into a global market and food hall. This will be a replica and more than double the size of the two opened in Madison. The Rockford space has sat empty since Kmart closed in 2019.
We started in Madison. It's like what Adam and Mark introduced. We really wanted to bring all those local vendors and help them as a team to help them to become successful in their business, but also providing a lot of good quality of life to the local community.
Bonnie said the proposed